It was something about living with Pete. Pete and I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. We were dirt poor. I mean, I made $400 a week, and Pete made less than that. And we lived together in Feather Sound in a high-rise, the same high-rise that Corey Lytle lived in, Suzanne Summers, Evel Knievel. We lived in this rich person's high-rise. And we move in. We don't have any furniture. We had a finagle furniture from what's that furniture rental place?
Which one? Ashley's
No,
Rent-A-Center?
No,
Aaron's?
Rooms to go.
No, none of those. They're all, it was one of the. It was like it was local.
It's closed now.
So no, they're open.
Yeah.
They're striving. I just can't remember. But anyway, we got a deal where we got furniture from them, and we had these big black couches. We had this massive entertainment center. And Pete had to spring for the spring. We got it for nothing. He got this light, and he turned the button, and bubbles came up in the light.
Awesome.
Oh, it was the gayest thing ever. But we looked like we had a ton of money, and we had absolutely nothing. And why? Oh, I was like, why was I telling you this? Because we had to have direct TV. That was what Pete wanted, and we faced the wrong end of the building. So Pete finagled it to where we put the satellite on this girl Kelly's apartment. She faced the right way.
Of course.
Ran it all the way to the basement from the 6th floor to the 1st floor, crossed it over, and then ran it up the wall. I don't know how we were able to do all this. And then ran all the way up to the 4th floor on our side. So we had satellite. And then he comes home one day from a Sound Advice of all places, and he's like, I got surround sound. I go, Pete, we can't afford any of this. And he's like, no, you can't have the satellite without the surround sound.
Of course.
And next thing you know, we're watching Jurassic Park and Top Gun. I was like, this is the best thing. We can never afford any of this stuff.
Life was such an adventure in those ages.
What I know
in the 20s.
It was so funny because we had all this massive setup in the living room. Then the dining room space was completely empty. We had a futon in there because we had nothing else to put in there. And then in the kitchen, you opened up every cabinet, it was empty. I don't know how we lived and how we survived. I don't know how we got fat. We didn't have any money to have any food. We were eating whatever we got from the Keebler guy. We were eating cookies and free ice cream that we got.
Mugs and jugs, Michael.
Oh, mugs and jugs,
Yeah.
Thank God for Abe. We would have never lived.